Perfect plan.
Now, obviously, this is too long for this particular shooting
And
board.
that was our problem when we tried to shoot it.
Ah, then you needed a longer shooting board.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do it anyway, just for you. So if you have a warped one, you put something on top of it. And generally you put something that's heavy enough that it's gonna hold it down.
That's a nice heavy plane, you put that on.
Use that on top.
Yeah,
That's the monster.
There you go.
finally, a use for those things.
Okay, I'm gonna text, that's nothing. So I'm gonna text him and say, this is what what he's using your plane for.
It's only a $400 plane.
It looks nice.
Plus shipping.
Ways well. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just taking a look at this thing, and it's got a big belly here, and on this end down here, it's not anything approaching square. And I can tell that just by putting this here and
An eyeball in it?
eyeballing it.
Oh, really?
And you can kind of see there's a gapish there. But watch when it comes down here. The guys that are standing over here, like Charles, see the big gap in there?
Oh,
There's big-
wow, I can see it from here.
Yeah. So what without even testing this thing.
Don't be self-conscious.
Here, let me get mine.
Should be a proctologist. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, what I know I have to do is cut down these ends. Are you getting shavings like this with yours?
Yeah, it did, I thought it was pretty good shape. but
Did you
I'm afraid
use,
to say yeah or
did
nay,
you
but-
try your wood one?
No, I just used this one here.
Okay. So, I don't know if you heard that, but it was taking a, this thing's just freaking load.
I thought it was, so that's not a good cut?
No, that's not bad.
Oh,
It's not bad at all.
okay.
Did you sharpen this thing?
No, oh, shoot.
This is Nobbins?
Yeah.
He's gonna claim this thing? Boy, is he in shit trouble with me.
We worked on it.
Did you? Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting this thing.
You're going the
trying-
whole thing.
What I wanna see is I wanna see a full shaving like that. No skips.
From stop to, from start to stop. Okay.
Okay? So what I'm gonna try to do is see what
You close.
this guy's, it's just breaking up. I wanna see what this guy does. Just taking a full shaving all the way through. Not even trying to put a bow in it. Okay, so that one's down, that one's this way. This one is the book match, and it's gonna go this way. Okay? So same deal.
Can I ask about your technique, please?
Well, you're going to anyway.
Like, if we have a choice on this question.
I'll look it up.
Should I field this question or not?
I think you have no choice.
Do you think?
Apparently you're becoming the Greg Popovich of the Mount Diablo.
If I get
education program.
pissy, will it just get scared and stop
I
asking?
think so.
Okay. Yeah?
You understand Greg and I are alums of the same institution.
The
You're
Air Force?
holding the workpiece a little proud of the edge of the shooting board, is that correct?
Uh-huh.
You're not using the board to guide the plane.
No. The board has nothing to do with the guidance of the cut.
You do that when you want to make a straight, I mean, a 90-degree cut or something like, you want to square off
Trying
an
to
edge.
square it.
Right, then you use,
I'm not trying to square.
Okay,
I'm trying to straight line.
okay. Oh, all right, thank you.
So you just,
As opposed to a shooting board that you put it against the edge
Let's stop.
and you're trying to make it square. This is not doing that. All I'm trying to do is make two pieces parallel.
Okay.
If it won't upset you, I
Looks nice.
want to go on the record and say, I appreciate that question.
Do you? Yeah.
It wasn't
you're
a
wondering
softball.
but afraid to ask, you know what I'm saying?
So, something's missing. Oh,
Is there
there any time you use the shooting board as a guide?
No, not for veneers,
Not for veneer.
not for veneers, because you're not trying, see this block? It may or may not be square to this side. I don't care if it's square or not. I don't even square up the ends of my veneers until after I'm glued up, then I square them up. Okay, so this one I'm gonna do the same thing. And you could hear it skip. There's probably a full 1/16 of an inch gap in the center on this thing. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Well, then did I misunderstand when we were talking about that you wanted to put a bow in the center?
Not a
That's
16th.
after.
Not a 1/16 of an inch.
Okay, well, that's, yeah.
In the perfect world, this thing could be straight and have a perfect joint. But if you put just a very slight, and when I'm talking a slight, I'm talking a couple thousandths of an inch total in the center over a period of this much. So it's maybe 2 thousandths here and a half a thousandths here. This thing will get what's called sprung and be stronger.
Okay, why does it have to be stronger? I want to make a blasphemous statement here. I do not put the spring in there. I stopped doing that because it just created problem.
If
But you got the
overspring-
whole blooming veneer glued down. It's not going anywhere once it's glued down. You glue it together. You don't have the spring in there, so you got it glued together. You got a nice edge.
Oh, I
You
love
put it,
naive questions are so wonderful.
then you put it on your core.
Uh-huh.
It's not gonna go anyplace. It's glued down all over. I mean, I don't understand the importance of
Really?
that spring.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you
But-
pinned the
but
kick
just
me
a-
sign on
my-
yet?
Just a minute, that's my question, but I want to,
Dig in the hole.
that's my question. Now, I want to comment. I don't want you being silent.
We only have a 12-foot ladder to get him up.
He only needs to go 6 feet down. Though, so.
So I don't understand. To me, it
Okay,
doesn't make,
even glued up down on the surface. What kind of glue did you use?
I used Type Bond 3.
Type Bond 3.
It
Type
will
Bond
not
3
creep. It does
is
not
a
creep.
PVA glue that does creep.
No, not,
And the veneer and the core can slightly expand and contract. If and when they do that,
when it glued down.
when it's glued down, what will happen is if there's any tension on those two boards, what's going to give loose? The center isn't going to. Center never does. It's always the ends. So the ends will pop.
Have you ever seen the failure? Have you ever
Yes.
seen? Okay, well, my table did not get any like that, and it's been
Yeah.
there for 5 years and it's no movement.
Are you working just for 5 years worth?
No, I'm not.
Looks good.
Oh, God, it's hard to be humble.
Looks good. You didn't put any bow in it.
I didn't put any bow in it. And like I said, this is a really long one. So I'm going to do that now. What I'm going to do, as long as I have this here, I'm going to change clamps. And I'm going to take that guy. And I know that there's some long reach clamps over here.